copper and tried to palm it off on Novak. I was there, so I'll testify.
Ronnie, you're a no good guy.
Don't be silly. I love justice. A booker for murder, Copper. I want to tear up that IOU.
Well, Hellman finally worked it out. It started out as a fixed race, and when they were all through, it was up to the horse. Rudy Hauser put the squeeze on Sybil for some dough. She offered to run a fast ringer in place of Fleet Lady, so Hauser could pick up a bag full. Rudy just wanted to make sure, so he sent one of his boys around to knock off Fleet Lady. Only the guy killed the ringer instead. Well, that was a break for Sybil. She made a deal with a bookie named Ronnie Stark to take all of Hauser's bets and guarantee him that Fleet Lady couldn't win because she wasn't that good a horse. It panned out that way. She let Hauser think Fleet Lady was dead. He spent the $20,000 at the window pushing up the odds on Fleet Lady and dumped another $80 on her to win. The moving van? Well, that was a phony story Greg used to get me to scare Sybil. He wanted in on the deal. He went back to the stable that night, got in a beef, and she killed him. She had him out in her car. When I went to make that phone call, she figured it was a good way to pass the buck. Well, Hellman asked only one question.
All righty.
Why would a nice, tame horse go crazy and trample a guy to death? Jocko had the answer. The horse that killed Hauser was a filly.
The American Broadcasting Company has just brought you the fourth of a new series, Pat Novak, for Hire, starring Jack Webb. Pat Novak is produced and directed by William P. Rousseau. Jocko Madigan is played by Tudor Owen. Inspector Hellman is played by Raymond Burr. Music was composed and conducted by Basil Adlam. In our cast were Virginia Gregg, Tal Avery, Stacey Harris, Hugh Thomas, and Carlisle Bibbers. This program is being released to our servicemen and women overseas through the worldwide facilities of the Armed Forces Radio Service. Be with us again next week when over most of these same ABC stations we will bring you Pat Novak for Hire. This program came to you from Hollywood.
Blackie, you're a creature of habit. We have eaten in this restaurant every Tuesday for weeks. Do you know that?
I've got another habit, Mary. I pay the check when we're through eating, like now. Let's go, huh?
I'm ready.
I'd better take you straight home if you want to be there before your cousin arrives.
Oh, well, she'll wait for me, I hope.
Say there's a cab outside. Run out and see if it's vacant, will you?
Right.
I'll pay the check and be right with you.
I think we have that cab, Blackie. The flag on the meter's up.
Good.
Your check, sir?
Oh, here you are.
Thank you.
Here's your money.
Oh, no, the meal is on the house, Mr. Peterkin.
Thanks, but I'm not Mr. Peterkin.
But I know better. We're proud to have your patronage, Mr. Peterkin.
I'm not Mr. Peterkin. I'm Boston Blackie, and I'm giving you your money.
And I'm returning it to you, Mr. Peterkin. Please, with the compliments of the house.
Look, I tell you, I am...
You forced me to tear up the check. There. Now, you can't pay a check that does not exist.
All right. But believe me, there's been some mistake.
No, no mistake, I assure you. For you, there shall never be a check, Mr. Peterkin.
Now back to Dick Calmer's Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy, friend to those who have no friend.
Oh, Blackie, you won't forget to get that watch for my cousin, will you?
Don't worry, Mary. The jewelry store is open until 9 tonight. You'll have it this evening.
One we saw in the window?
Mm-hmm. I think she'll like it, don't you?
Oh, well, if you see one you think she'll like better, get it. You know more about watches than I do.
On 11th Dale Avenue, miss. Here we are.
Hold the flag, driver. I'm going on.
Right.
Don't bother to see me to the door. Blackie, I'll be all right.
You always are. I'll call you later.
Now, you won't forget to get that watch, would you?
Right, Mary, I promise. I'll have a messenger deliver it.
Thanks, darling. Night.
Night. 51 Sunset Parkway, driver, and step on it.
You don't have to tell me where you live, Mr. Peterkin.
What did you call me?
Mr. Peterkin, Mr. Peterkin.
Now, wait a
And
minute.
if you think this haul is going to cost you anything, you're wrong.
Now, look here.
It's a pleasure to have you in my cab. So there's no charge. Not for the famous Mr. Peterkin.
Good evening. I'd like to see a watch, please, like the one you have in the window there.
I think you mean this one, don't you, sir?
Yes, that's it.
It's a lovely thing.
How much?
$90, sir, but naturally...
Naturally what?
Naturally, there'd be no charge for you, Mr. Peterkin.
Now, wait a minute. My name is Boston Blackie.
You're very modest, Mr. Peterkin, but I happen to know who you are, and I'm proud to give you this watch.
I tell you, I am not Mr. Peterkin. I'm
Now,
Boston.
please, Mr. Peterkin, I meant...
Hey, Tweep, what's
Look,
up?
This is the third time in the last hour that someone has called me Mr. Peterkin. I am not Mr. Peterkin, and I am not accepting the watch without paying for it. Here's $90.
But I couldn't take the money from Mr. Peterkin.
Maybe you can't take it from Mr. Peterkin, but you can take it from me. And take it from me, you're taking that $90. Here. And do me a favor, will you? Believe my name is Boston Blackie. Do you understand?
Of course, I understand. Your name is Boston Blackie, Mr. Peterkin.
In this corner,
Mary,
Punch
the watch is
Facer.
beautiful.
This job for money.
You really like it, Trudy?
I
like it. It's the most
weapon.
beautiful watch I've ever seen. You've certainly spent a lot of money on just an ordinary cousin. I haven't spent it yet. Blackie got it, and I haven't paid him for it. And besides, you're not just an ordinary cousin. Oh, it's lovely, Mary. Oh, I told Blackie not to have it engraved for you. Until after you'd seen it, that is. Now, be honest with me, Trudy. Is it really the kind of watch you like? Oh, who wouldn't like a watch like this? Well, all right, then. You can have it engraved this evening. Blackie said he got it at Brandon. That's not far from here. We can run right over.
Oh, I'd like to, Mary, but my train leaves at midnight, and there's some things I have to do downtown before train time.
Oh, I see.
I'll have it engraved when I get back.
Well, all right. I guess that... Wait a minute. I can take it over to Brandon's for you. I can have it engraved and send it to you.
Oh, Mary, would you take it over to the jeweler's for me? That'd be wonderful.
Well, sure. Let's see. It's 8 o'clock now. I can take the watch to Brandon's right away, call for it tomorrow, and send it to you then.
You're sure it won't be too much trouble?
Trouble? This, Trudy, promises to be the least troublesome night of my
I can't.
life.
Why is this one so scratchy?
No.
Not you, sorry. Chat room.
Well, I thought Mr. Winter...
There we go. That thing sounded like it was coming out of a broken something.
As Rhea Fleming's face relaxed in death, the gaping, frightened people who make up every street scene began to gather. And as each newcomer timidly edged forward and then caught his breath at the sight of the dead girl, and in a small, tight voice asked who was standing next to him what had happened, only one thought kept running through my mind. Leona's blackmailer and the murderer of Rhea were one and the same. So leaving my card with an old, toothless biddy who demanded to know why I was running away before the police arrived, I piled into my car and headed for Ivan Pack's office on La Brea. I pulled to a stop just as the chauffeur named Ramsey darted out of the building and into the family limousine, parked at the curb, and pulled away fast. But since Pack was the man I wanted to see, I dismissed the thought of a not-so-merry chase, went to the door and knocked. 5 minutes went by before my client wheeled himself out of an inner cubbyhole and opened up. And another 5 while I brought him up to date, blow by blow, the redhead's violent death included.
Murdered Marlowe?
Yeah. And for my money, the noose fits whoever she's working for, who was also the party that dropped me in the alley behind the Beverly Crest Hotel, and this ebony cufflink and doing it. Ever see it before?
Why, no, I haven't.
You sure, Ivan? Sure it wasn't once holding a lot of fancy shirt together for one Mr. Morocek, maybe?
Bruce? Well, why him, Marlowe?
Because he's been tagging me all night. Say, tell me, Ivan, how well do you know him?
I met him about 6 or 7 months ago at my club. I don't remember who introduced us.
Yeah, well, that fits. The blackmail started just about that time. Now, look, just to make it a little tighter all the way around. You can't recall who recommended him to you as just the right man to paint Leona's picture, can you?
No, I can't.
Uh-huh.
But on the other hand, Marlowe, neither can I recall having heard anything bad about him.
No.
Now, look, you say he's been following you all night.
Close enough to do a time step. What are you getting at?
Just this. Was he around the place where the girl was killed?
Well, to my knowledge, no. But that shouldn't mean too much because the murder happened after we had our little run-in. So he'd naturally be careful about my seeing him.
Well,
Besides, Ivan, he was going to commit murder, so it's a cinch you'd arrive and depart from 8811 Mariposa without fanfare.
Mariposa?
Yeah.
8811 Mariposa, Marlowe?
Yeah.
But that's the address I just saw on a slip of paper in Ramsey's desk. There was a phone number, too.
Wait a minute. Your chauffeur's Rhea Fleming's address?
Yes. Here, get hold of my wheelchair.
Sure.
It's that far desk there, just inside that partition.
You know, Ivan, when I pulled up outside here, I saw Ramsey leave. You know where he was going?
Yes, he was going to dinner.
Unless he hasn't eaten in 5 years, I don't think that's where he was going. He lurched from the curb like it was on fire.
Here you are, Marlowe. The top drawer on the right. Toward the back.
I see it. Yeah. 8811 Mariposa, all right. Phone number and nothing else except this.
What did you find, Marlowe?
A cufflink, Ivan, twin to the one in my pocket. And maybe a murderer who isn't named Marachek.
You mean Ramsey?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that couldn't be.
Why not?
Ramsey's been here with me for the past 2 hours. So you mustn't discount Morachek or anyone else just because of this cufflink and the address.
Well, in that case, no. But I can include Ramsey along with the late Miss Fleming as at least one accomplice on what's fast getting to be a very elaborate setup. Ivan, do you know where Morachek lives?
Yes, at his studio. Lookout Mountain Road, just off Laurel Canyon Boulevard.
Laurel Canyon.
Well, I don't know the exact address, but you ought to be able to get that from Leona.
Yeah. Well, I'll get in touch with you later, Ivan.
Back then, we had...
Okay, I got to record something. Hang on 1 second.
Scott, Brian. I believe it was Brian who asked for the origin story of my name, not some 8 weeks ago. And so I feel the time has come to pull back the velvet curtain and reveal the profound, meticulously crafted origin story of my online persona. The one, the only, Toots McLaren. Prepare yourselves for a saga of such staggering lameness that you may feel the need to sit. In fact, I insist you sit and stay a while, as this narrative requires the patience of a saint watching paint dry. The scene, a car. Somewhere between 6 and 8 years ago, a time so vague it could be its own Netflix period drama. I was driving home, accompanied, as always, by the dulcet tones of your voices on a recorded episode of the morning stream. The exact catalyst for the moment has been lost to the annals of time, like a single sock, or my motivation to fold laundry. But one of you posed a question to the other. It was of the classic, what would your name be if you were a variety? A pirate? A 1920s gangster? A bespoke artisanal cheesemaker? The specific profession has evaporated from my memory, a ghost of banter past. But in that moment, as one of you pondered your new fictional identity, I turned the question inward. I looked deep into my own soul, metaphorically, as my eyes were on the road, and asked, Self, what would your name be? And then it happened. Quicker than corn goes through a goose, faster than a photon in a vacuum, with less conscious thought than it takes to choose a sock. Toots McLaren. It didn't pop into my head. It materialized, fully formed, like Athena springing from the head of Zeus. If Zeus were a slightly bored guy in traffic. There was no debate. No weighing of options, no focus groups or market testing. It was a statement of fact from the universe, delivered via my own subconscious. Toots McLaren. Yep, that would be my name. And I took a shine to it. I took such a shine, you could use my affection for this name to signal ships at sea. It was perfect. It had a certain jazz-edge, could either be a tough guy or a singer in a dive bar quality, that I found irresistible. And so from that utterly unremarkable, lame-tastic moment in a Toyota RAV4, a legend was born. Or at the very least, a moderately amusing username for various online forums. So there you have it. No lightning strike, no near-death experience, no divine intervention, just a guy, a car, and your show providing the audio backdrop for the most instantaneous and lasting decision of my digital life. You are now among the few who know the truth. Wield this power responsibly. Yours in lame, Toots McLaren.
Nice. Nice. All right. Well, there was that. I had to just break that out and record it. We're back to this now.
Hello?
Hello, Leona. Now listen hard. Did Bruce Marachek come up to see you after I left?
Yes, he did.
What'd he say? Ramsey
Only
along
that
with the
he
late Miss
collided with
Fleming
you on
too
the
much
stairs
because
and that
the
he
murder
wanted to know
happened
who
after
you
we
were,
had our
what
little
business
run-in.
you had
I
with
see
me.
it. Just tell him.
Scott,
I wouldn't tell
Brian.
anybody anything about this.
You didn't like that, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, that's the reason he went
Scott.
home.
Right away?
Brian.
Within 5 minutes,
Extreme.
he said he was going back to his studio and would be there all night if I needed any protection. But why? Is it because of something you found
The
out?
exact
at his place?
catalyst.
No, it runs
for
the other way.
moment
It's
has
what I
been-
didn't find out. She was murdered, Leona.
She was... Rhea? Who could have done it, Phil?
Whoever's
Your
blackmailing
name.
you, I'm positive. But whether or
then
not
it
that's
happened.
Marachek, I don't know yet. Now, look,
Toots
what's the number of
McLaren.
his place on Lookout
Yep.
Mountain Road, Leona? Come on,
That
fast.
would-
173.
And I took-
173. Thank
Phil,
you,
must
and
be-
goodbye.
Hello?
Car and the truth of digital life. You are now among the
I was
few.
20 minutes wriggling
Wield
through the
this
thick
power.
Hollywood traffic
Your
to Laurel
Toots
Canyon, then
McLaren.
another 10 climbing Lookout Mountain Road,
Nice.
which was an abrupt spiral of macadam that belonged in the Alps. So when I parked away from the bay window with roof that was numbered 173, and started up through the junior jungle that led to the front door, it was exactly 10 o'clock. And considering the zest of my last meeting with the artist, a good time for me to be careful. So when I knocked on the heavy oak that showed splashes of yellow at the threshold, I did it with the barrel of my .38. When I got no answer, I tried again, louder. It was then that Marachek replied, but not as I had expected, because he was behind me. And his greeting was a fist the size of a cannonball coming at the side of my head fast.
And now, Marlowe, I'll take your gun here. And if I have to use it, I will.
No doubt. It worked before.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, Buster, get off it. You act like a paint. Let's not waste each other's time.
All right. Then inside, Marlowe, where we can get to the point fast and in privacy. Go on.
All right.
The door is not locked, detective. I don't know what you want here, but I'm going to find out, believe me.
You can skip the thumb screws, Rembrandt. I'll make it very plain for you.
Rembrandt?
I want to know why you think you can get away with a doubleheader like blackmailing Leona and murdering your own accomplice. Any comment?
Yes, you're either stupid or a raving maniac.
Now listen,
Marlowe. No,
Moracek.
you listen to me. Leona Peck is a good friend of mine, Marlowe. I'm very fond of her. I'm not going to stand here and be accused of blackmailing her.
And I suppose that talk of murder at 8811 Mariposa also offends, huh?
It does. And until you mentioned it, Marlowe, I didn't even know Leona's trouble was blackmail. And as for a murder at something or other Mariposa, I have been here painting since I last saw you.
Which who will swear to?
Nobody.
Ah.
But if you will step over here, you can see that this canvas is fresh, that the paint is still wet.
It was my chance. The second he got in front of his canvas, he forgot he was holding my .38 in his hand. And as he talked, he pointed with the barrel like it was a paintbrush. When I was close to him and my right foot was against one leg of the easel, the time was right.
Marlowe, are you satisfied?
Not quite. Mr. Mothercheck. Now, since I'll also use this gun if I have to, get up.
Oh, no,
Stand over there against that wall. Come on. You're going to get a chance to tell that story again, Bruce boy, but this time to the police. And I... Hey, Marachek.
What?
That painting there. That's Leona, right?
Huh? Of course that's Leona. Does it look like a battleship?
No comment. But also, Marachek, it looks like a lot more, and by that I mean the answer to who's both the blackmailer of Leona and Rhea Fleming's killer. Now I think I know. Apologies and farewell, Buster. You're nothing worse than a sucker.
But Marlowe, I don't understand. Where are you going?
To Leona's
Say
place.
meow.
Friend Ramsey is due there at the moment, and that may mean murder again. So long, Rembrandt. Once I was off the mountain, back onto Laurel Canyon, then over to Sunset, and pointed toward Beverly Hills and Leona's house on Camden Drive. I kept my right foot heavy on the accelerator and my mind working just as fast. Because no matter which way I added things, I was still basing a lot on a little. And a few important points shy of figuring the whole deal. And 5 minutes later, when I was parked and walking toward the door of number 94, nothing was any clearer. But then it didn't seem to matter because when I glanced in a side window as I reached for the doorbell, I saw Leona sitting alone on the edge of the couch like it was going to blow up any minute. Her face, which was frozen in the half-crazed expression of the condemned man watching his executioner sharpen an axe, told me that Brother Ramsey was already present and probably out of my view with at least a gun in his hand. But since I'd gone this far in what I knew to be a very sorry case, I decided to play a chin out and hand tight over 38 in pocket.
Who is it?
It's me, Leona, Marlowe.
Oh, 1 minute, Marlowe. I look a sight.
Not a bad one, though. Alone?
Yes, come in, won't you? I've been expecting you.
Well, I just left Moracek, Leona. I was wrong about him being your blackmailer, I mean.
He looked at me.
Of course you were. That's what I tried to tell you on the phone, Phil. What finally convinced you?
A picture. You mind if I sit down? I've been doing a lot of running around tonight.
Oh, of course. What picture, Phil?
Oh, the one he did of you. I can't say much for it, though.
No, it isn't too good, is it? But...
How'd it tell me the boy genius wasn't
Look,
it?
a guy...
Yes, I'm interested.
Oh, you should be, Leona. It was a blouse you had on, remember?
Hold on.
A white one with cufflinks.
Cufflinks?
Ebony ones, like this. One I showed you when I was here earlier. One you said you didn't recognize. The one out of the set you must have given Ramsey as the present after Bruce Moracek was through painting your picture. The one that says the blackmailer of Mr. Ivan Pack is you, Mrs. Ivan Pack.
No.
And you killed Rhea Fleming, too.
No, you're wrong, Marlo. Why would I kill Rhea?
For the same reason you denied recognizing the cufflinks. You didn't want me to get to Ramsey, so you killed Rhea before she could name him when I was at the cottage. And then you still couldn't get me to Ramsey because if I pressured him enough, I'd have to find out his game was cutting in on you. Because he knew you were blackmailing yourself.
I heard enough. You're smart, Marlo, very smart. But how do you think you're going to prove all this? How? Answer me.
All right. Ramsey figured you killed his girlfriend, Rhea. We sent him flying up here from Ivan's office. Give the man a bigger cut, or maybe all of the 50 grand. Now that you've graduated from blackmail and murder, I've been waiting and watching for him to make a move. But since he hasn't, Leona, he must be dead. Here, in this house, probably in this room. And that Mrs. Pack you won't be able to explain away. Now, where is he? Where, Leona?
I don't know why I think these
He's
posts...
there, Marlo.
Oh, shit.
Behind the couch.
I would like to call it an anomaly.
I called Ivan Pack and told him he wouldn't have to pay the blackmail money and why. There was a long silence before he said goodbye, and I went to police headquarters where an uncomfortable hour and a half went by before homicide was satisfied and Leona had signed a complete confession. So by the time I got over to my client's office on La Brea, where I knew I had to go, it was almost 12:30. The hour originally set for payoff. When I was inside and sitting next to the man in the wheelchair whose watered eyes never left my face, it was exactly that, straight up and down. A little clock in the corner of the room said so.
Camera, just so you know.
Well, Marlo.
What?
I just saved $50,000, didn't I?
Maybe a little more than that, Ivan. Maybe unhappiness for years to come, huh?
Yes, I suppose so.
Leona wanted two things, Ivan. Your dough and Bruce Moracek. She didn't get either one. The 10 grand you paid the first time and the money she was going to get tonight would be a bait. Catch a starving artist. But I was wrong about him. He wasn't interested, except as an artist. And your chauffeur and your wife's manicurist knew enough between them to try to get a piece of that dough for themselves.
Yes, I owe you a lot, Marlo.
Oh.
After all, I just said I saved $50,000, didn't I? Even though I lost a wife. Good night, Marlo. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Sure. Night, Evan. Outside, the night air was clear, almost cold. Felt good against my face, so when I got to where my car was parked, I didn't get in right away, but stood next to it. Thought about Ivan
So you're going to go to Richards?
Two people he trusted most. His wife and his chauffeur. One already dead, the other soon would be. I reached into my pocket for a cigarette and came out and stayed with the cufflink.
I don't like it.
The ebony cufflink. Jet black, clear through. I dropped it into the gutter where it belonged, then got into my car and went home.
The Adventures of Philip Marlowe, created by Raymond Chandler, star Gerald Moore, and are produced and directed by Norman MacDonald. Script is by Mel Donnelly, Robert Mitchell, and Gene Levitt. Featured in the cast were Edgar Barrier, Gene Bates, Larry Dobkin, Georgia Ellis, and Ron Brogan. The special music is by Richard O'Runt. Be sure and be with us again next week when Philip Marlowe says...
I was hired to find a thief, and I did. 1,000 miles from home.
I missed an...
But first I found a hammy Othello, a lush with a Luger, and a fresh corpse in the closet. All because the only woman in sight wouldn't play fair.
Don't tell me. You shitting me with a shit? I missed him. I think that's what the deal is. I missed him.
Portions of the following program are transcribed. Here is Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, private detective.
Are you Mr. Diamond?
Creditor or client?
I'm a client.
I'm a diamond.
I'm glad.
It's a little informal, but hello, glad. Call me Rick.
Oh, no. My name is Julia Bates.
Mrs.?
Yes, but you don't have to call me Mrs. Bates. I'm a widow, you see.
Oh.
In fact, it may help our relationship if you call me Julia.
Oh, well, here we go again. All right, Julia, you can call me Rick. The fee's $100 a day in expenses.
I want you to stay at my house tonight.
I said $100 a day in expenses.
Oh, the fee is all right, Mr. Rick. Money means nothing.
Yeah, well, you think your way and I'll think mine.
I'll make out a check right now.
No hurry. Anytime in the next 10 seconds.
Oh, there.
Thanks. Now, about this assignment.
Well, it may sound silly, but I'm afraid of the house I live in.
Oh, dandy.
I said it might sound silly, but it's deadly serious, I assure you.
No, I'm sure it is.
You see, my husband, Warner Bates, died 3 months ago. He was a very strange man and believed devoutly in many forms of mysticism.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he built this house as a monument to his beliefs and filled it with secret passages and rooms and steps that lead nowhere.
Why not move out?
Well, I'll be perfectly honest. It's because of the money.
Oh.
In his will, Warner stipulated I was to live in the house for a period of 3 months following his death. 3 months is up tomorrow. And it doesn't help that Warner is buried in the basement vault.
What's he doing? Watching Benny's money?
Well, he had a crypt built in the cellar, and a key, the only key to it, was placed in his coffin.
What's supposed to happen tonight?
Well, let me tell you the whole story. A month ago, I began to hear the strangest things in the house at night, and I found food half-eaten on the kitchen table.
Ever try setting traps?
Well, the worst shot came when I went to the cellar a few days ago. I found footprints in the dust, naked footprints leading to and from the crypt.
Maybe he had to take a shower.
Oh, please let me finish. On his deathbed, Warner swore he'd visit me at the end of the 3rd month, and if he could, take me with him back to the spirit world.
Oh, and tonight is the night.
Yes. Oh, at first, I didn't think it would get me, but... Oh, no, I'm scared. Really scared.
Yeah, well, now, look, baby, let's get off this mystic kick. Who inherits if you don't live up to your requirements?
Well, that's just it. No one. That is, no person. The money goes to charities and schools. Mr. Anderson, the executor of the estate, says the will is foolproof, legal, and binding. Either I live in the house until noon tomorrow or forfeit the inheritance.
So what you wanted me to do is hang around tonight and see that hubby doesn't go death walking.
Yes, that's right. You don't have to be there till dark, but, don't be any later than that. Say 6 o'clock?
Excuse me. Diamond Detective Agency, freewheeling corpses. Ask the man who kills one.
Rick, when are you going to stop those awful slogans?
Oh, hello, Helen, baby. Got to call you back? Got a client.
Oh, all right. Is she pretty?
I don't know. I'm parked behind a curve.
What?
Forget it. I'll call you back. Bye. Now, Julia, you better go on home. Where's your broom?
Broom? Do you think I look like a witch?
You don't look like one. More like the good fairy after she'd heard about men. Now, you fly on home, sweetheart, and I'll see you at 6.
Don't be late.
I'll be there with bones on. my toes and get my mind on business. Thinking of my spooked client didn't seem to help, but it was business. It was getting pretty late in the afternoon, so I put the office to bed for the night, picked up a bite to eat, and went over to the 5th Precinct to keep a coffee date with Lieutenant Levinson. When I walked into the squad room, I spotted Sergeant Otis with his nose in a book. Oh, hello, Otis. What's with the book? Don't tell me you're learning to read.
Hey, hello, Shamus. How's tricks?
The book, Sergeant. What's the book?
What book? Lieutenant's inside. He said for you to go right in when you came.
Otis, tell Uncle Richard about the book.
Oh, it's just a book. Here, I was trying to improve myself.
Well, don't feel ashamed, Otis. You've got reason to do that.
Yeah, very funny.
I see. The art of graceful dancing. Otis.
Well, what's wrong with me dancing, Shamus? I don't want to be no social outcast.
Dancing? Well, maybe. But graceful? Otis, you couldn't be graceful even if your feet did match. Tell you what, though, I'll give you a hand. Now, just open your arms and pretend you have a dame. Go on, I'll start you on a waltz.
Well, okay.
Da-da-dee-dee-dum, tweet-tweet-tweet-tweet. Da-da. Oh, no, Otis. You look like an elephant with sprained ankles. Now try again and close your eyes. Ya-da-dum-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Otis, where's your button? Otis! Put me down! Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Lieutenant. I thought you was a dame.
You what?
Oh. I mean, I had my eyes closed. I was dancing. Oh, Lieutenant, the shamus talked me into it.
Rick, would you mind telling me what you're doing? Saving Arthur Murray ulcers. Yeah, well, come on in and get some coffee. And Otis.
Yeah?
Shut up. Any blood coming out of your butthole or something like that?
Shall I pour? Please do.
Shit.
You know how I like mine, Walt.
No cream, 12 lumps.
Better change that.
I would think so. Okay, how many?
Make it 14. Your coffee's stronger than mine.
It's not so strong, Rick.
Here. Thanks. You better wipe that spot off the desk. The varnish is beginning to smoke.
Your jokes aren't any better. Gonna stick around for the hard game tonight?
I can't, Walt. Got a client with a house full of spirits.
What?
The dead kind.
With you on the job, there'll be corpses jumping out of every window.
Yeah. Well, if they start, I'll give you a call.
I know. Why don't you give up being a detective, Rick? Play postman or something.
Walt, you just don't seem to appreciate my favors. I'm getting late. It's nearly 6.
It's a peaceful night, Rick. See if you can't keep it that way.
Oh, sure, Walt, sure. This is one night you can take it easy. Give me 2 more lumps, please. Leaving Walt and heading to the Bates house, I was feeling as happy as a bird in a hat full of worms. I had $100 to stall off the landlord, a lovely red-headed girlfriend with curves, and a spooked client with trouble. Everything great. Then the storm began to blow up. It had started to rain when I saw the Bates house on Temple Street. A big, ugly house straight out of a horror story, with gables and shuttered windows. And as if that wasn't enough, I was met at the door by a butler who was a tiny thing, about 7 feet tall and 300 pounds, with a face like the devil with a hangover.
Come in.
Yeah, I wanted to see
Mrs. Bates, of course. You are Mr. Diamond.
She left word with you?
I need no word. I am the 7th son.
Of a what?
The 7th son.
Of a... Oh, no, this could go on forever. Okay, lead on.
The name is Kane.
Yeah? How's your brother?
What?
Forget it. Where's your, Mrs. Bates?
In the drawing room. This way, sir.
Hold on. Is this the basis for Psycho? Is that what I'm hearing there? Bates? The mother? I'm telling you, dude, something's weird.
Cozy little mausoleum. What time do the ghosts come out?
Usually right after the vampire, sir.
Oh, dandy. I hope they have an early show.
Oh, it will be soon enough, sir. The dead are restless tonight.
Maybe if I rocked them to sleep. Got a rock?
Mrs. Bates.
Yes.
Mr. Diamond.
Oh, thank you, Kane. Hello, Rick. How do you like my house?
Oh, it's lovely. What do you use for doorknobs? Heads? And what's with the big zombie? You didn't mention him.
Kane? Oh, he's a fixture around here, but I get frightened more when he's around than when he's gone.
Oh, well, now you take it easy, baby. Come on over and sit down and let me chase those fears away.
Oh, that is an idea.
Name me a better.
Something like that.
Can I fix you a drink?
Oh, I think I'll take a glass
of milk, sir. Here you are.
Oh, now, hey, look, Crusher, put a bell around your neck or something. One more surprise like that, and you'll be best man at a funeral.
My apologies. Your milk, sir.
Yeah, thanks, sir. Come on, Julia, let's get back to where we were. And you, Kane, you... Hey, where'd he go?
Rick, there it is.
Huh? Yeah.
That's the way it starts. Listen. It's the stairs to the cellar. Someone's climbing them.
What? Oh, it's probably Kane.
You wanted me, sir?
Kane? Then who... You wait in here, Julia. I'll go out and get our nosy friend.
The cellar door is at the end of the hall.
I left Julia looking as nervous as a one-legged man walking a tightrope and took off down the long hall. There was only one door, the one to the cellar, so I opened it and flipped on the switch. I was moving my ankles down the creaking steps when I heard trouble. What the devil? Julia! Julia! Are you hurt? What is it?
Rick, over there in the closet. A dead man.
Oh, no. There's no dead man in here.
Not there. But I saw him, Rick, I swear. There was a man in there. He was all bloody, and there was a big knife in his chest.
Oh, but you must have been mistaken.
About a corpse? Rick, he was there.
I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Here on the floor, bloodstains.
You see, there was a man in there.
This is blood, all right. But where'd the body go? He couldn't have been moved that fast. Unless... Where's Kane?
Right here, Mr. Diamond. But I did not move the dead one.
No? Where were you just now when Julia screamed? Having tea with a vampire?
No, I was in the kitchen, sir. Do not be mystified, Mr. Diamond. Accept the fact that you are in a house controlled by the other world.
There's been a murder, Kane, and that brings it into this world.
Who are you calling?
A real-life cop who likes to know about dead bodies kicking around.
Lieutenant Levinson, homicide.
Walt, Rick.
Oh, no. I know that tone. Where's the body?
I wish I knew. Come on over to 209 East Temple Street.
Wait. What do you mean you wish you knew? Is there a body there?
Well, it's here someplace. Now, don't argue. Get over here.
Wait.
And hurry. Now, Kane, you can go back to the kitchen, but stay there. Don't roam around.
As you wish, sir.
And now, Julia, baby, we're going to do some investigating.
Investigating?
That's right. I got a big in to see what's in that vault downstairs. And this time, I'm taking you with me.
But, Rick, it's locked.
I hope so, but I'm not making book.
You mean you think it may actually have been Warner come back from the dead? And killed that man, I mean?
Right now, I don't know what to think. I wouldn't be surprised to run into Dracula sitting on top of the Wolfman. Here's the basement. Hey, who turned out the light? I know I turned it on before. Yeah, that's better. Come on.
Oh, Rick, it's cold down here. Oh, hurry, Rick. I'm getting scared.
Yeah, I don't like the feel of it myself, but I want to check this vault.
See the footprints there in the dust?
I see them, but I don't believe them. Not yet. Yeah, I'll try the door of the vault.
Why, it's unlocked.
Yeah, and look what's inside.
The coffin is empty.
It's empty, all right, and it's open.
Well, are you going inside?
No. I think I'll stay out here.
Oh, the light. Rick, who put out the light?
It wasn't Edison, baby. We got company.
I told you I'd come back for you.
Warner?
Hey, what is this?
I am dead.
Oh.
You know I am, don't you, Julia?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, I know it's you, Warner.
I'm coming for you tonight, Julia. I will appear at 9 o'clock.
I'd better set my watch.
Be prepared to meet me, Julia, at 9 o'clock.
No, Warner, no.
Take it easy, baby.
Rick, you down there?
Oh, hallelujah. Yeah, well, turn on the lights.
Sure. There, they're on.
Rick, what are you doing there?
Oh, a blonde. I should have known. Well, do come upstairs and join us.
We're coming, Walt.
Now, what is this all about?
In a minute, Walt. Otis, help Mrs. Bates into the living room. She's pretty shaken up.
Sure, Shamus. Come on, lady.
Now, what is all this about, Rick?
Now, come on back downstairs with me, Walt, and get your gun out. Somewhere in this cellar is a dead man with a lousy sense of humor. Well, we searched the long cellar but good while I briefed Walt on the events of the evening. Neither was much of a success. Walt didn't believe me, and our ghost remained a ghost. As we went back up into the living room, I was at a point where I didn't believe the things myself. They couldn't have happened, but they had. Hey, Otis, where did Mrs. Bates go?
She went upstairs to pack, Shamus. Said she was going to leave.
Leave? And give up her dough? Oh, for Pete's sake, she can't... Not just because of this ghost house.
Ghost house? Oh, this is the wackiest yet. Rick, if I didn't know you were so...
Walt, do I look like I'm happy about these things? I'm at a point where I'm believing in spooks and spirit worlds and dead men who talk from out of nowhere.
Yeah, so the Shamus is afraid of spooks. This I'm loving.
Otis.
I know, Lieutenant. Shut up.
Did I say that, Otis?
Well, no, Lieutenant. What do you want me to do?
Shut up.
Oh. Gee, I wish I had a glass of...
A glass of water, Sergeant.
Oh, come out from behind that chair, Otis. It's only Kane.
Who's he?
Well, didn't he let you in?
No, we found the door open. When we rang and no one answered, we came in.
Oh, did you? Hey, Kane, where were you? Didn't you hear the doorbell?
I knew the door was open, Mr. Diamond, and I was busy.
Like maybe playing ghost?
No, sir. Baking a cake.
Cake? Oh, swell.
Rick, I'm all packed. Will you take me to a hotel?
Now, but Julia, look, you can't leave. Think of the money.
Money or no money, I'm getting out of here, Rick. That was Warner's voice, and I just don't have the nerve to stay.
Oh, but look, baby, you know there aren't any such things as ghosts.
Do I? You were in the cellar with me. You heard him. And did you find anybody down there afterwards?
Well, no, but...
Just a minute, Mrs. Bates. You saw a murdered man earlier this evening, didn't you?
You know I did, in that closet.
Yeah, well, until I find out who he is and who killed him, you don't leave this house.
But Warner...
I'm sorry, Julia. We'll protect you, but you can't leave.
Otis, take Mrs. Bates into the library and make her comfortable.
Hey, Lieutenant. Come on, Mrs. Bates.
Well,
Now, Rick, enough is enough. How could there have been a body in that closet one minute and not the next? Where did it go and why?
Well, how the devil should I know? She saw it, screamed, I ran back, opened the closet, and it was gone.
Oh, great.
Now, come on. I want a better look at that closet. Well, looks all right. Wonder how it sounds.
Use your gun butt on the walls.
Now. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, but where's the latch? Must be some way to open this section.
Try those hooks.
Yeah. No, not them. Maybe this rack.
Hey, look. Secret room, just like in the movies. Oh, there he is.
Yeah. We found the corpse, Walt. And how he disappeared so fast.
Oh, some mess. Blood all over him.
Walt, hey, this is no corpse.
What? Oh, now, don't start that.
No? Well, look at it closer, Walt. It's a dummy.
Well, it is. A wax dummy with blood smeared on it.
No wonder I wasn't meant to see it.
Oh, this is it. I'm getting out of this crazy house. Corpses that talk, corpses that aren't corpses. I've had enough. This is just plain ridiculous.
Now, wait, Walt. Someone planted this dummy, and someone is trying to scare Mrs. Bates out of this house. That same someone is in this house right now, and if he isn't stopped, it may mean her murder. How are you feeling, Julia?
I'm exhausted, Rick, but
We found the body, Julia. It was a dummy.
A dummy? Well, then there wasn't any murdered man?
No, this whole thing is a bluff, even that voice in the cellar.
Oh, no, that couldn't be. That was Warner's voice, Rick. I know it was. And he's not in his coffin.
I know, baby, and I think that's all phony, too. Now, tell me, who knew of that only key in the coffin business?
Well, just myself. And Mr. Anderson.
Anderson?
Oh, that's right. You remember. He was Warner's lawyer.
Oh, yeah. How about Kane? Did he know of the key?
Well, I don't know, Rick. He may have. Warner confided in him a great deal.
Rick, this isn't getting us any place. Come with me. Otis, you stay with Mrs. Bates.
Yeah, Lieutenant.
All right, Walt. What are we going to do? Grill the dummy?
Go ahead. Be funny. But I want to search this whole house.
Oh, Walt, this place is a nut house full of secret rooms and hocus pocus. It'll take 2 maps and a Ouija board to get around in it.
Well, I'm going to get around in it, and up these stairs is as good a place as any to start.
Oh! Hello, Walt.
Oh, stairs that lead to a blank wall. Rick, that's too much.
Now, would you stop playing games?
Playing games, he says. Oh, where is my bicarbonate?
Here you are, Lieutenant. Sorry to be late.
Where's the thunder, Kane? You missed your cue.
Will there be anything else, sir?
I don't see how, sir. Not unless Frankenstein drops in for a game of jacks.
I doubt if he will. Tonight it's at his house, so I'll be on hand if you need anything.
We won't. Go on back to your embalming. Come on, Walt. You feeling okay?
No, I'll never feel okay again. Rick, I've stood for your getting me mixed up in some crazy cases, but this night I'll never forgive.
Oh, don't quit on me now, Walt. We still have to find that spook and keep Julia from being killed.
How? Please, tell me how.
Look, he said he was going to appear at 9 o'clock tonight to take her to the spirit world with him.
Yeah, well, I'll get a squad down here to see that he doesn't.
No, Walt, wait. He'll never show up if we're all hanging around, right?
Well, yeah.
The only way we can catch the ghost is for him to show up, right?
Yeah, go on. So what do we do?
So we pretend to leave, make a big fuss about giving the whole thing up. Then we sneak back in and hide. We wait and see if he shows up, and when he said he would, and if he does, we nab him. Case closed.
Well, it sounds screwy, but to wind this case up, I'll buy anything. Where do we hide?
We'll get Julia to wait in the living room. We'll sneak back and hide in that secret room behind the closet. If the ghost shows, we can grab him as soon as he gives himself away. And I think he'll show. After getting Julia to agree to the idea, Walt, Otis, and I made a big thing about leaving the house. Then we sneaked back in and hid in the secret room back of the living room closet. The closet door was open enough so we could see Julia pretending to read on the couch.
Animals into a new
and for the next few centuries, we waited. Waited for a dead man to keep a date. What time is it, Rick? It's 2 minutes to 9. If he's going to show, it won't be long.
Hey, you think a dead man really can come back to life?
If you don't shut up, Otis, I'll give you a personal chance to try.
I wish he'd hurry.
Yeah. Well, it's just time now. I hope Julia plays her part okay. She looks pretty nervous.
No, why would she be nervous? She's only waiting for a dead man.
A phony dead man, Walt, I hope.
Now, don't you start believing in ghosts. You know there aren't any such things. Rick, the lights went out. Shh, listen.
I told you I would come for you, Julia. It is 9 o'clock.
Oh, Warner, please don't take me out. I don't want to die.
Rick, that's him.
Shh, wait a minute, Walt.
I am the dead, Julia. I am your husband.
Yes, I know you, Warner.
You must leave this house, Julia.
No.
Come on, Walt.
Right. And Otis, be quiet.
Oh,
I will. I know enough not to make any noise.
What was that?
Rick, hurry!
Come on, let's grab him. We all took off after the ghost. It led us on the screwiest chase yet, in and out of the secret passages, upstairs, and then back downstairs again. Trying to lay hands on him was like trying to swat a fly by the piece of string. He finally made a break for the outside door. Then, not to be outdone, I made like a big athlete.
Hey, that was a pretty nifty tackle, Diamond.
Rick, think you okay? Yeah. As soon as I get this hood off, I'm going to have a few words with this spook. There.
He's out cold.
Otis, bring Mrs. Bates in here.
Oh, okay.
Come on, you. Wake up. Who is he? I don't know. Come on, wake up. Before I make a real ghost out of you.
Okay, don't hit me anymore, please.
Here she is, Lieutenant. Mrs. Bates, do you know who this man is?
Why, it's Warner's lawyer, Mr. Anderson, the executor of the estate.
Sure, baby, had to be. All right, Buster, what's the story?
Oh, all right. It was the money. If I could get Julia to break the will, I had a dummy charity set up so I could get the estate.
He's all yours, Walt. Wrap him up.
It'll be a pleasure. Otis, put the cuffs on him. Take him out of here.
Yeah, Lieutenant. Come on, Spooky.
Well, that takes care of that. Hey, what about Kane? He must have known about all this.
Of course I knew, Lieutenant, but I did not wish to intrude. Those who interfere with the dead pay their own penalty.
Lose their haunting license?
Nothing. Oh, sir, my cake is done. Would you like some? It's devil's food.
No thanks. I'll skip it. With not... Julia, walk me to the door.
Well, of course, Rick.
I'll leave you with Kane, Walt. Tell him a ghost story. Feeling all right, baby?
Oh, yes, much better. I'm fine now that I know there's nothing to be afraid of. Tomorrow I'll be moving into an apartment. Will you come and see me? We have things to talk over.
Like what, honey?
Like sharing a mood. You know. Just the two of us.
With that, she reached up and showed me what she meant with a big smoochie. Oh, I'd have probably stuck around, but I was afraid the house would be too disturbing. I wouldn't have minded having to get up to chase the bats out of the room, but with Kane showing up every time I wanted something, well, that could have led to complications. So I left Walt and Otis to clean things up, bid a not-too-fond farewell to Kane, and went from the house of horror to the one that was full of redhead and the piano. The redhead was wearing a red dress with a new... you know what I mean.
Well, didn't think you were going to make it.
I had a tough case tonight, honey. Thought I might not get away at all.
Mm-hmm. I'll bet you did.
Why, Helen, baby, all of a sudden you sound suspicious.
Without any effort, darling. Especially when it comes to blondes.
Blondes? You mean girls?
Girls. Blonde girls with hair like this on your lapel.
Oh.
And the lipstick on your cheek and the look in your eyes.
Oh, you know how it is, honey. Brilliant detective saves client's life and fortune. She had to be grateful.
Brilliant detective. Just keep on making me so jealous of you, and one of these days the world is going to lose a brilliant detective.
No. Someone gonna rub out Sam Spade?
Oh, what's the use?
Oh, now, baby, don't be mad. Come on, let's next.
No. I'm upset and I'm unhappy.
If I sing, will you be happy again?
I don't know.
Well, I'll try. I'll sing my real old head off. I need your love so badly. I love you oh so madly. But I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. I thought at last I'd found you, but other loves surround you, and I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. Are you listening? If you'll surrender just for a tender kiss or two, you might discover that I'm the lover meant for you, and I'd be true. But what's the good of scheming? I know I must be dreaming, but I don't stand a ghost of a chance with you. Happy?
You sang nice.
Do we neck?
No. No, it's still early enough to catch a late show.
Well, if I take you to the show?
Yes.
Okay. What's the show you want to see?
Oh, it's a wonderful horror picture full of spooks. The ghost talked.
Oh, no, no, no.
You have just heard Richard Diamond, Private Detective, starring Dick Powell. Helen was played by Virginia Gregg, Lieutenant Levinson by Ed Begley. Also in our cast were Wilms Herbert, Joan Banks, Paul Freese, and Robert Clark. Music was under the direction of Frank Worth. Portions were transcribed. Tonight's story was written by Herb Burnham and edited and directed by Blake Edwards.
What about that mask?
Dick Powell soon will be seen in the screen version of the best-selling novel, Mrs. Mike. Now, this is Tal Avery, inviting you to be with us again at the same time next week when we will again bring you Dick Powell as Richard Diamond, private detective.
Rocky? Will you stop saying Rocky?
Operator,
Operator, get me the police.
1 moment, please.
22nd Precinct, Sergeant Mulvaney speaking.
Sergeant Mulvaney, this is Dr.
This is
Lester Allen.
Yes, Doc, what can I do for you?
Well, I'm in a house at 1110
Isn't
Dale
it
Avenue. There's been a murder here.
A murder?
Hey,
Well,
swing
don't
it.
touch anything.
This
don't
is
move
about
anything.
the
We'll be
jugs
right
of
over.
pee.
All right, Sergeant.
Who's the victim, Doctor?
The victim was a patient of mine, Miss Frances Fielding. I'm a psychiatrist,
Do you
Sergeant.
know how she was killed or who killed her?
She was shot. It looks like murder because when I found her just now, the gun was much too far from her body for this to be suicide.
Well, just sit tight, Doc. We'll be right over.
Sergeant, I wonder...
Yeah, Doc?
Oh, nothing. I suppose it's much too irregular.
I think I know what you're getting at, Doc. You know a couple of newspaper men will come along with us. You don't want the publicity.
No. Frankly, I don't.
Well, I tell you what, Dr. Allen. I know who you are, all right. Go back to your office and stay there. We'll be up to talk to you later. Might have to ask you a few questions.
Of course, Sergeant. I'm sure I can answer them to your complete satisfaction.
And now meet Dick Calmer as Boston Blackie. Enemy to those who make him an enemy. Friend to those who have no friend.
Here's your apartment, Mary. Hold the meter, driver. Young lady's getting out here, but I'm going on.
Okay. Blackie, look across the
Scott.
street.
Brian.
Hey, it looks like excitement of some kind, Mary. I wonder what it is.
It is not for us.
I know, not... Hey, the police car over there, the one in front. That's Inspector Faraday's.
Oh, now I know what kind of excitement it is.
And that is for us. Come on. Here, driver, keep the change.
Thanks.
Come on, Mary.
Oh, golly, do we have to, Blackie?
Does water have to run downhill?
That was a foolish answer.
That's what a foolish question deserves, they tell me.
Okay, darling. There's Inspector Faraday coming out to his car.
Good. Now we won't have to waste time finding him. Hello, Faraday.
Who's that?
Who would you expect to turn up about this time?
Blackie, I might have known it was you.
Hello, Inspector Faraday. What are you doing in my neighborhood?
Hello, Miss Wesley. What's murder doing in your neighborhood?
Murder, Faraday?
Yeah, in that house there. Girl by the...
Hang on, I gotta check something here while I pause. Make sure this got the audio correct. Shit. No anomalies? No any blood coming out of your butthole or something like that? Oh shit. What happened? Ah! I don't like it. I missed an. I think that's what the deal is. I missed an alarm. Stopped. Ah! That door's open. Ah! Shit! Ah! 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 Oh, look out of the way! Oh! All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. Looks like it worked.
The name of Frances Fielding.
Now, don't look at me, Faraday. Mary and I were at the Mercedes restaurant tonight, and I have a dozen witnesses to prove it.
The girl was killed about 8 o'clock. I suppose you were at the Mercedes then?
Yes, we were.
See anybody around here before you went to eat?
I didn't.
I didn't either. Oh, wait. I met Dr. Allen here. In fact, he went right into this house. He was going in to see a patient, he said. Remember, Mary?
Hey, that's right.
Dr. Allen, huh?
Dr. Lester Allen, the psychiatrist.
I think I'll go over and have a talk with him.
Faraday, you don't think that...
I do think, Blackie. That's something you don't give me credit for. That's something that's going to get you in trouble someday.
Someday?
I'll see you later, Blackie. Much later, I hope.
But, Faraday, you aren't going to pin this on Dr. Allen, are you?
Not unless he did it.
Well, he didn't. I've known him for years.
Well, then maybe that's why he did it. Knowing you has made him tired of going straight. I like that.
Do you, Inspector? Well, Dr. Allen's a nice guy. And if you're going to see him, I'm going with you. How do you like that?
Dr. Allen, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Of course, Inspector Faraday.
Give him routine answers, Doctor. He won't know the difference.
Quiet, Blackie. Dr. Allen, when was the last time you saw Frances Fielding alive?
This afternoon, here in my office.
Is that the last time you saw her?
Alive? Yes. I talked to her on the phone later. She called me. Told me she was terribly upset.
About what?
Well, she came to see me this afternoon for treatment. She was suffering from a neurosis. She was afraid she was going to kill herself.
Never mind about that neurosis stuff. Now, after Miss Fielding called this evening, what did you do?
I did as she asked. I went to see her.
So you admit you were there, do you?
Well, of course I do. In fact, Blackie saw me going in to see her.
That's why you're being questioned, Doctor. I had to open my big mouth.
Well, shut it, Blackie. Dr. Allen, you mean to tell me you went to the Fielding home, found Miss Fielding dead, and left without calling the police?
Without call... Look here, Inspector, I did call the police.
You called the police? Now, please, Doctor, don't give me that.
But I did. I talked to a Sergeant Mulvaney.
Mulvaney? There's no such sergeant at headquarters, and no call ever came into headquarters. I checked that.
I don't understand. This is absolutely fantastic.
Is it? If you talked to the police, why weren't you at the scene of the murder when the police arrived?
Why? Because the Sergeant Mulvaney said he knew me, and it would be all right if I waited for the police right here in my office.
You don't tell very good lies, Dr. Allen. And you don't tell them well, either. Come on, why did you kill her?
I didn't kill her. I never saw her before this afternoon.
Can you prove that, Doctor?
Well, I don't know. I might. My secretary, Miss Glenn, she might.
Get her in here, Blackie.
Sure.
You never saw Frances Fielding before this afternoon, huh?
No. My appointment book will prove it.
All right, Doctor. It isn't going to matter much, but I hope you're telling the truth for a change.
There she is.
Thanks, Blackie. Miss Glenn, when did Frances Fielding first have an appointment with Dr. Allen?
About 8 months ago, Inspector.
8 months? Miss Glenn.
8 months, huh?
That's not true, Inspector. Miss Glenn, what's the matter with you? You know I never saw that girl until she walked into my office this afternoon.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, Dr. Allen. Did I say something wrong?
You said something right, Miss Glenn.
Look here, Inspector. This whole thing is absolutely... Why, my appointment book shows she was here for the first time today.
It shows you saw her for the first time 8 months ago. Or Miss Glenn wouldn't say so.
I'm afraid it does, Doctor. Here's my book. See for yourself.
I'll take that book. You answer your phone, Doctor.
Thank you. Hello.
Dr. Lester Allen?
Yes.
Can you talk?
No, I can't talk to anyone now. Call me back in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll call back in a very few minutes.
Now listen, Inspector.
You listen, Doctor. You're not in a position to do much talking. You look like a murder suspect to me.
Faraday, you're all wrong.
Quiet, Blackie. I'm all right. The doctor's lying about the phone call to the police and about when he first met the dead girl. And I think that makes it look like maybe he killed her.
Motive, Faraday, motive. What was his motive?
I'll find one, don't worry. Don't leave town, Dr. Allen. I may want you to come down and see me sometime. Come on, Blackie. Let's go.
Wait, Blackie. I want to talk to you.
All right. See you later, Faraday.
I'm warning you, Blackie. You stay out of this.
Tell that to someone who hasn't solved most of your cases for you.
Miss Glenn, show Inspector Faraday the way out, will you?
Of course. Right this way, Inspector.
Doctor, I'm awfully sorry. In a way, I got you into this.
I'm not blaming you, Blackie. I understand all you did was say you saw me at Miss Fielding's house. What I don't... Oh. Excuse me. Hello?
Hello, Dr. Allen. Can you talk now?
Yes.
This is Roger Fielding. Frances Fielding's brother.
Oh, yes. Well, just a minute.
What's the matter, Doctor?
Blackie, this is Frances Fielding's brother. Should I talk to him?
Yes, but let me listen, too. Is there an extension I can use?
Yes, right there on that table.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and talk to him now.
Yes, Mr. Fielding, what is it?
You know what it is, Doc. It's about what you did to my sister.
What I did to her?
That's right, she's dead. Don't try to tell me you didn't kill her.
What makes you think I did?
Her little diary told me so.
What?
Just let me read you what it says here on one of the pages. Kept for a year, and you're on every page.
This is 7 months ago. It says, I love Lester so, and he says he loves me. But I know one of these days he'll leave me to go back to his wife. I envy Mrs. Allen so, but I won't let him go. I just won't let him go.
Look here, I didn't even know your sister 7 months
Listen
ago.
to this, Doc. This is even better. Here's what it says on a page of her diary about a month ago. She wrote, Lester's throwing me over. I just know he is. And if he does, I'll go to Mrs. Allen with the truth. I'll tell her everything. Listen, Doc.
What?
I don't know why you killed my sister, but I got a rough idea. She sort of asked for it, didn't she?
Now, look.
You look, Doc. Maybe Sis got what was coming to her, but the cops got this diary coming to them. Unless you want it. And bad.
This is blackmail.
Is that what it is? I think I'm doing you a favor. Meet me at Dobbs Hill at 10 tomorrow night. And kind of I like to do favors.
Hello. Hello.
It's no use, Doctor. He hung up.
Blackie, what do you think?
Well, Faraday broke down your story about calling the police, not meeting the dead girl until this afternoon, and said all he needed to arrest you was a motive. What I just heard on the phone would pass as a motive, all right.
Blackie, you know I had nothing to do with this.
No? Well, Dr. Allen, either this is first-class frame-up, or you're a third-degree liar.
Golly, Blackie. The Fielding home is spooky enough upstairs. Do we have to stay down here in the basement much longer?
Only until we find telephone wires that look as if they've been tampered with.
Okay.
What will that prove, Blackie?
Well, Doctor, when you made your call to the police, you got through to the operator, all right, didn't you?
Yes.
But before you got the police, there was a long pause, huh?
Yes, quite long. Then a Sergeant Mulvaney answered.
But there's no such person on the force. You didn't talk to the police, but maybe to someone here in the basement.
Blackie, do you want wires that look as if they've been cut?
Or wires with tape on them, Mary, to cover a place where they've been scraped.
Well, here are two of them.
2 is what we want. Come on, Doctor.
Aren't you glad you brought me?
These are the wires we want, all right?
Can you tell if they've been tapped?
Easily. Just look at them. The wires have been separated, the insulation scraped off, then the bare wires taped together again.
Does this really prove the doctor's story about talking to a Sergeant Mulvaney?
Yes, Mary. Here's why. Whoever tricked the doctor into thinking he was talking to the police was down here when the doctor dialed the operator.
I did get the operator then. That was legitimate.
Oh, yes. But after you got the operator, there was a long pause, you said.
Yes, there was.
Blackie, Dr. Allen was cut off during that pause.
That's right, Mary. It was the man down here who took over his call to the police, probably asked them some foolish questions, then hung up on them.
Then the man switched the doctor back in and talked to him.
Exactly. And you, Dr. Allen, thought you were talking to the police, while all the time you were talking to the man down here.
Well, who was that man, though?
Francis Feeling's killer, probably.
I think I feel better already. You believe me now, don't you?
I think so. But we'll never convince Faraday you're innocent if he sees the dead girl's diary.
I've got to keep that meeting with her brother tonight.
Yes, but in the meantime, we'd better work on another angle.
What, Blackie?
The reason for the girl's death.
What would be a good reason?
Well, money, if it's enough. But enough or not, if we could find she carried insurance payable to someone who had a chance to kill her, that would be enough for me.
Now back to Boston Blackie. Psychiatrist Lester Allen receives a phone call from his new patient, Frances Fielding, to come to her home at once. He goes there, finds her murdered, and calls police. He is told to go back to his office. Inspector Faraday finds no record of Allen's call and believes him guilty. As we return to our story, Boston Blackie, who is with Mary and Dr. Allen, calls Faraday in search of a motive for the girl's murder.
Maybe this will work. At least it's worth a try.
Faraday speaking.
Hello, Faraday. This is Blackie.
Now what do you want?
The usual, Faraday, to give you a little help.
I'd rather have the measles.
Next week, Faraday. This week, I want to give you an angle on the Fielding murder. I think it's insurance.
Blackie, I don't know how I'd get along without you.
I do. Not very well.
You know, it's amazing that you'd think of insurance at a time like this.
What's amazing about it, Faraday, If you were any kind of a cop, you'd have thought about it long ago.
I thought of it last night. Is that long enough ago for you?
Well, Faraday, you're improving. What did you find out?
None of your business.
What are you doing, Faraday? Faking? I'll bet you don't know a thing about the Fielding girl's insurance. Bet you never even thought of it.
Oh, I didn't think of it, huh? Well, a copy of the policy is right here on my desk.
I don't believe it.
You don't, huh? All right, listen to this.
I'm listening.
She had an accident policy with $5,000 for accidental death.
Mm-hmm.
She took it out 2 years ago and collected on it 5 months ago for a broken arm. And now all the money from the policy goes to her grandmother in Mexico City.
Oh, her grandmother, huh?
Yes. And if you think her grandmother killed her, think again. Because she's a 97-year-old invalid and hasn't been out of Mexico City in 30 years. Well, wise guy, don't bother me with your bright ideas.
Faraday. Faraday!
Did he hang up on you, Blackie?
He sure did, Mary.
Was she killed for insurance?
No.
Oh, gee, so now what?
Now, Mary, you're going home to see a bed about some sleep, and Dr. Allen and I are going to Dobbs Hill to see a man about a diary. There's his car, parked on the other side of the road. Now, you stay down there in the back of your car.
You sure it's safe for you to go over and talk to him?
You sure this fellow's never seen you?
No, he's never seen me. At least I don't think so.
Well, I'd better go on over and talk to him before he gets suspicious. I'll try and sound as much like you as I can. Sit tight. Here I go.
All right. Good luck.
Roger Fielding?
Yeah. Dr. Allen?
Yes.
How are you, Doc?
I don't know. Let me see that diary.
Sure. Here you are. This is the original.
Thanks.
Don't bother trying to run off with it. I've got photostated copies. Get me?
I got you.
I want you to notice something, Doc. She wrote in her diary every day. Every single day.
Yes, so I see.
And every day, every single day, she wrote about Doc Allen. Nice diary, huh?
Pretty incriminating.
Pretty valuable to me. It's her handwriting, and she kept it about a year.
Hold it. I want to compare writing with the note she sent me asking for an appointment here.
All right.
Yeah. She wrote the diary, all right?
Sure she did. Now, I'm not asking much, Doc, only a little. Now.
And later?
A little more.
And after that?
Oh, whenever I get a little pushed for cash, then either you come across with the money like a nice guy, or I take this diary to the cops.
What for?
What for? It gives you a pretty good reason for killing it.
Yes, it does, Fielding. There's only one thing wrong with it.
What's that?
It's a phony.
A phony, huh? Well, let me tell you something.
What?
As a doc, you're a phony, too. The next time, tell Doc Allen he'd better show in person. Mr. Boston Blackie.
I'm still sorry I couldn't fool that guy, Doctor.
Well, it was a nice try, Blackie. Let's go into my office. Maybe we can think of something else.
We've got to, or Inspector Faraday will come running after you
I'm not
with
running, Blackie. I'm waiting.
Hello, Faraday.
Good evening, Inspector.
I'm sure glad to see you, Doctor. I was afraid you'd skip town.
No. All I did was drive out.
For a little air, Faraday. After that conversation with you last night, he needed it.
Try it, Blackie. Dr. Allen, I'm taking you to headquarters.
What for?
Questioning.
Faraday, you can't do that. The doctor knows less about that girl's death than you do, if that's possible.
Well, I suppose you know all about it, huh?
I know you need a motive before you can really pin this on the doctor.
Give me time. I'll find one.
I'll save you time. I've already found it. A diary written by Francis Fielding and containing plenty of motive for murder.
Where?
Blackie.
Don't get excited, either of you. The diary's a phony.
A phony? How do you know?
Blackie, you know that diary's a counterfeit? How?
How? Very simple, Doctor. Faraday, do you remember the accident policy the Fielding girl had?
Sure. She collected on it, too, for a broken right arm. About, it was exactly 5 months ago.
Well, guess what was in Miss Fielding's diary 5 months ago?
Blank pages. Her arm was broken.
The pages weren't blank, Faraday. Her mind was. About that broken right arm. The day-to-day account continued 6 months ago, just as if her arm was perfectly all right.
Well, that does prove the diary was a counterfeit. It was probably written just recently, perhaps in the last few weeks.
That's exactly it, Doctor. She was so anxious to phony up a long-time love affair in a diary, she forgot she couldn't write 6 months ago.
All right, Blackie. So that diary was phony. So the diary was a frame. I suppose you think everything else about this case is a frame against the doctor, too.
Yes.
Who framed him?
I think the girl did it.
And killed herself to do it? That's a good one.
That's too good, Faraday. I can't figure out that part at all. But she was part of a frame against the doctor. That much I do know.
Look, will you quit trying to do my thinking for me?
Somebody has to. You don't.
I don't, huh? Well, Dr. Allen here says he met the Fielding girl for the first time yesterday, but his own appointment book shows he's been seeing her for 8 months. Explain that.
I can't understand it.
I can. You were lying. Just as you were lying when you said you called the police.
He thought he did call them, Faraday.
What do you mean, thought he did?
Whoever killed Miss Fielding tapped the phone in her house and pretended to be the police.
Yeah? How do you know?
I did a very strange thing for me, Faraday. I investigated. And look, have you ever heard of Roger Fielding?
Roger Fielding. Roger Fielding sounds familiar.
How familiar?
I think he was arrested once. He served time, too.
What for?
I don't know, but I can find out.
Well, you find out why Roger Fielding was arrested. And if it's for what I hope it is, maybe I'll find out why you can arrest him again.
Who are you looking up in the phone book, Blackie?
Catherine Glenn, Mary, the doctor's secretary.
Why?
Well, Faraday found out that Roger Fielding used to work for the telephone company. Went to jail for stealing payphone collections. I knew he was responsible for this frame-up as soon as he flashed the phony diary, but I wanted to make sure.
Oh, I see. And when you found out he'd worked for the phone company at one time, you figured he knew how to tap the phone in his sister's house.
Right. Let me see. Yeah, and the only thing I have to prove now is that Catherine Glenn was working with Fielding. And, of course, she phoned up Dr. Allen's appointment book. Ah, here's the number.
Darling, where's Dr. Allen now?
At headquarters, poor guy. Faraday wouldn't wait.
Oh. What are you going to say to Miss Glenn?
I'm going to pretend I'm Roger Fielding and see what she says to me.
Oh, again. Happy pretending.
Thanks.
Hello?
Okay. This is Roger.
Roger who?
You don't know?
I think I do, but
Look,
then...
I have to see you.
What about?
Just to check on a few things.
Such as...
You ought to know.
Oh, I ought to know who you are, but I don't.
You don't?
No. Unless you couldn't be Boston Blackie by any chance.
What happened?
Nothing. She knew who I was. I'm not very good at fooling people tonight, apparently.
Darling, you never were very good at fooling me.
I was never trying to pin a murder on you.
I have never given you the chance, though.
Well, Fielding and Miss Glenn have. And I'm going to take it, too. There's just one more thing I can do.
Hello?
Roger,
Yes?
this is Kay Glenn.
What's the idea of calling me?
Look, I'm scared.
About what?
I don't want to tell you over the phone. I better wait till I see you.
What's the matter?
I'll tell you later.
All right.
Can you come right away?
Yes.
Well, hurry before it's too late. Oh, come in, Roger.
What's up, kid? What's the trouble?
Wait till I lock the door.
Kind of jumpy, kid. What's the matter?
Nothing. I just want to talk to you.
What about?
About how things are going.
You know the answer to that yourself. Great.
But I'm upset.
Why?
Because of Frances.
Why be upset about her?
Because... Roger, why didn't you tell me you were going to kill her? That's what I'm really upset about.
That? Well, I didn't see any point in telling you about that. Or Francis either, of course. In fact, it was sort of a spur-of-the-moment thing. I double-crossed Frances, who never even dreamed she'd be murdered when she first came along with that plan. I thought it would make a better frame against the doctor.
A better one? What was wrong with your first idea?
Nothing. I suppose we could have shaken him down for plenty with Francis's diary and the appointment book you fixed up.
Then why did you have to kill Frances?
2 reasons. You'd put the doc in a worse spot, And we only have to split 2 ways instead of 3, so I killed it.
Well, I want nothing to do with murder. I'm going to the police.
No, you're not. I killed Francis to make the frame against the dock a good one, and I could kill you and make it perfect. You go to the police, will you? No, you won't. You won't.
Inspector!
I'm calling a cop. I'll fix you so you don't call.
You called the wrong man, Kay. I got here first.
Oh, thanks, Blackie. He was going to choke me.
You can come out now, Faraday. The danger's over.
Very funny.
I had to slip up behind Fielding and slug him, or he'd have choked Miss Glenn here.
Yeah, I know. I heard plenty before you clipped him.
I guess you did it that, Faraday. You know, I just couldn't get along without you. What would I do for laughs?
You'd look in the mirror. Well, I gotta revive this guy now and get him down to headquarters. Come on, you.
I suppose I'm going to headquarters, too.
Yes, Miss Glenn. But I don't think you'll get what Fielding is going to get. You did a good job working with me after Francis was killed. It was your cooperation that helped us break this case.
Oh, I did my best, Blackie. I had to. When I first got into this, there was no talk about killing Francis Fielding. I'm glad Dr. Allen's name is clear. Really, I am.
I think the police will believe you, Miss Glenn. Oh, well, for his frame-up against Lester Allen, M.D., Fielding's name from now on is M.U.D.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective. I'm looking over a four-way...
Sam, I swept up the broken glass, but there's something terribly wrong with my typewriter.
Looks okay to me. Those old models stand up, Ep. They don't make them like that nowadays.
Well, I should hope they don't. Somebody shot it.
SQP again.
No, the alphabet is all right, Sam. It's just the one key.
One missing?
No, but it's bent. This one right here, Sam. Look here. The at and Sam.
That makes sense. You won't need it for this one. Come on in.
Oh. Sam, wasn't I smart? I got the answer right away.
The answer to what?
That to which you referred to, Sam, is the whole ghastly riddle. SQP, to be exact.
Well, I was tired.
Of course you were. And besides, I was right here where I can see it right out the window. See, the neon sign, Sam, over the Nifty drugstore.
Yeah.
See? Right there. Stability, quality, purity. And a blink.
Date.
Wasn't I smart, Sam? Wasn't I?
Yeah, of course you were. But that isn't quite the answer.
Well, then what is that?
To Detective Lieutenant Dundee, Homicide Detail, San Francisco Police, from S. Spade, License NA 137596. Subject, the SQP caper. The minute she walked into my office, I smelled trouble. But it also smelled like $50 an ounce. She was small and brunette. Her eyes were large, appealing, and moist. But her pitch was disappointing.
And now I realize that what he really came to San Francisco for was to be with her. This isn't the first time, Mr. Spade. There have been others. I don't know who this woman is, and I don't care. This time I intend to do something about it. They're registered at the Belvedere Hotel, and I want you to go with me and...
Just a moment, Mrs. Pierce.
Yes?
I think I know what you're leading up to. You want a detective to go with you and be a witness so you'll have grounds for divorce. Is that it?
Yes. I can't go on any longer with a man I can't trust. Oh, it's so humiliating.
Now, Mrs. Pierce, please, I do sympathize with you. Honest, I do, but I can't take the job.
After I poured out my heart to you, exposed myself.
Oh, now, please, it's not as bad as that. It happens every day. It's just that I don't take divorce cases. But I do know a detective who might help you. You'll be much better off with me.
But I'm sure I'd feel much better with you.
Maybe after your divorce, Mrs.
Patricia. My friends call me Pat.
All right, Pat. I'll see what I can do.
Belvedere Hotel, good afternoon.
Tiny Stover on duty. Tell him Sam Spade.
Just a moment.
Who is he, Mr. Spade?
Friend of mine. House detective at the Belvedere, but he likes to pick up an extra fee now and then.
Sam?
Tiny?
Sam?
Tiny?
Sam?
Roger.
Who?
Look, Tiny, I'll stop if you will.
Oh, Sam.
Yes!
What's with you?
Yeah, about a guest in your register. Pierce, Donald, Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, yeah, sure. Clerk gave you the high sign on him. Pierce, yeah. Checked in alone, but registered for both, Sam. Said the wife would be along later, but it's okay. She finally got here.
Yeah? Well, his wife is in my office now.
Huh?
She wants to crash the party.
Oh, I get it.
Want the job?
Well, Sam, I can't take it for a private fee. It's against the house rules, you know.
Oh, too bad.
Oh, well, wait, Sam. I go off duty in half an hour. Maybe I could do it incommunicado, huh? Send her around, Sam.
Okay, Tiny, will do.
Will he help me, Mr. Spade?
Yeah. Ask at the desk for Tiny. So sorry, but don't let that put you off. He's an all right guy.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Spade. You've been very kind. Goodbye.
Good luck.
Sam, what happened? Why did you leave so quickly?
For the same reason you shouldn't have let her in the first place, Effie. It was a divorce job.
Oh, but Sam, she looked so refined and all. And being the first of the month, I thought you might take exception.
I do.
Of course, you know best, Sam. But it seems to me you might welcome a little change now and then. I know you feel it's underneath you, but it's such nice safe work, and between 9 and midnight alone you could...
Effie, there are 2 words for that kind of work.
What, Sam?
Never mind.
Sam Spade Detective Agency. Oh, just a moment, Mr. Stover. Tiny Stover, Sam.
What does he want?
I don't know. I think he's crying.
I'll take it. Tiny?
Sam?
Yeah. What's up, Tiny?
That dame you said over here. Listen, I better not take time telling you. Get over here. Room 418. Come in the side entrance and walk up.
What happened?
I cannot tell you over the phone. Just get over here, Sam, and hurry.
It's me, Tiny. Sam, open up.
Oh, come in, Sam. Sort of ease in, will you? He's lying in the way of the door.
The first thing I saw as I squeezed through the narrow crack of the door was the brunette that had visited my office that afternoon. She was handcuffed to a chair, and a gag had been stuffed into her mouth. Tiny's frightened eyes shifted uneasily from her to the body on the floor.
What kind of a caper is this, Sam?
You'd better tell me, Tiny, what happened. Who handcuffed her to the chair?
I did. We broke in just like it says in the book, only there was no dame here, just him. He starts to jump the wife, and I grab him. The next thing I know, he's got my gun. I try to twist it out of his hand. The next thing I know, bang. He's right where he's laying now, and he's dead. Next thing I know, the dame is grabbing for the phone and screaming that I murdered him. That's when I decided I'd better shut her up for a while so you and me can compare notes on this thing.
Well, first we better get some notes to compare. Now, listen, Pat, I'm going to pull this gag out of your mouth, but if you start screaming, it's going right back in. Get it? All right.
Now let me out of these handcuffs.
Yeah, we'll get around to that. Now, first, I want to put you straight on something. I know that Tiny here went into this on the level, which is more than I know about you. So if there are any angles in this caper besides the story you told in my office, let's have them now before the cops get you.
All right. I lied to you. I never saw this man before in my life.
Shut up, Tiny. Go on.
I was hired by a man named Christopher. He advertised for a photographer. He said he specialized in photographs for legal evidence, and this man Lombard's wife wanted a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to do it at first, but the pay was good, and he said it was good experience for newspaper work, which is what I want to do. So I took it.
Why didn't you tell me that in my office?
Those were his instructions. He said that's the way they did it. And any detective would understand.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sure you did when you wouldn't take the job.
Hey, wait a minute. I don't get it, Sam. Is she some nut or something, or is she just dumb?
I guess I'm just dumb.
No comment. Let's get some facts. Your name?
Patricia Vane. My friends call me Pat. That part of my story was true. I studied photography at Berkeley. And...
Yeah. Now, this guy that hired you.
Well, he has an office in the Fidelity Building, where all the divorce lawyers are.
Full name?
Calvin Christopher. It says on his office door, Public Relations Counsel. That's room 842 in the back.
You ain't swallowing this yarn, are you, Spade?
Tiny, go sit down.
I didn't say nothing.
Check. Now, Pat, is this your story? You and Tiny came in here together. Lombard jumped you. Tiny grabbed him. There was a scuffle, and a gun went off.
Yes. I just opened my purse to take my camera out.
Where's the camera?
I don't know. In the excitement. Oh, that looks like it over there. Over there by the phone. Be careful. There's some exposed film in it. It might have a clue.
What did you shoot?
Oh, some fishing boats. And one I sneaked of Mr. Christopher himself. And some action shots of what just happened here. Do you think the police will confiscate my camera?
No, I will. I saw it first.
Hey, Sam, where you going?
I'm going to do some fishing.
Sam, you can't leave me holding the bag. You got me into this.
You want to get out, don't you?
Yeah, but where you...
Okay, keep me in the clear. You'll have somebody working for you. I felt like a cad, Dundee, but there was nothing I could tell you that they couldn't tell better as eyewitnesses, so I left them there to face you and your homicide boys alone. My first stop after leaving the Belvedere was Ledkin's Lightning Photo Finishes, where I left Pat's camera and films. Then I mushed across town to the Fidelity Building. It said on the door, sure enough, room 842, Calvin Christopher, Public Relations Counsel.
Well, sir, what can I do for you?
You, Calvin Christopher?
I am.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Detective?
You hired a girl named Patricia Vane to take some pictures in the Belvedere Hotel, right?
Why, no, I advertised for a photographer, but so far no applicants.
What do you need a photographer for, Mr. Christopher?
Well, that, sir, with all due respect, is none of your business. There's nothing illegal in advertising for a photographer. And if I had employed one, I would tell you so.
That's a straight answer. Then your story is that you did not employ Miss Vane and that you have no knowledge of her.
That is my story.
The girl's story is that she was here in this office and even snapped a picture of you. That film is being developed now. Still want to stick with that statement?
Look, friend, you do not have to be acquainted with the person in order to have your picture taken by. Or her, as the case may be.
I know that, but if your picture shows in that film, I'll know you're lying. Mind if I use your phone? Thanks.
Homicide. Lieutenant Dundee.
Dundee, Sam Spade. That girl you're holding in the Pierce death, Hotel Belvedere?
What girl, Sam? Who's Pierce?
Tiny Stover gave you the rumble. He did, didn't he?
Not yet, Sam.
Well, you're getting it now, stiff in room 418. Gunshot. I'll meet you there. And I did. I won't dwell on that part of it, Lieutenant dear. You were cross with me, and I didn't blame you. Pierce's body was still there, and it was still dead, but there was no brunette, no house stick, no gun, and no bullet wound. The medic called it death from natural causes, heart attack. But the worst was yet to come. When I rushed down to Ludkin's to get those pictures, just to prove to you that I wasn't completely out of my mind, there were no fishing boats, no pickets, no Mr. Christopher, and no struggle. Nothing but pictures of a complete set of dental x-rays. There was a date on them, 7/14/48, and some initials. S.Q.P.
The United States Armed Forces Radio Service is presenting the weekly adventure of Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, Sam Spade.
S.Q.P. Seemed very familiar somehow. Society of Quail Prevention? Too neat. After you and your boys had cleared out, Dundee, I went back to room 418. I wondered who had fired the shot that both Tiny and the brunette believed had killed Mr. Pierce. I didn't find out, but I did find a .38 slug in the floor under the rug pad. The fibrous material had been scuffed by somebody's foot to hide the bullet hole. Tiny had been reaching for the phone as I left. According to the operator, there'd been no flash on her board from 418. That meant that whoever had stopped them had done so in a matter of seconds. I didn't know whether it had been done with a kiss, at gunpoint, or with a blunt instrument. I doubted anybody would have knocked Tiny out because he was too heavy to carry down 8 flights of stairs. I checked Tiny's room on the first floor. It had been ripped to pieces by somebody who obviously had been searching for something no bigger than, say, a roll of film. About there, I decided to go and pay my respects to the late Mr. Pierce.
Good evening, sir. I'm Converse Etheridge.
You never remember me, do you?
Was it in connection with the columbarium?
No, we decided against it.
Oh? Which was your dear departed?
Pierce. Donald Pierce. Late afternoon pickup at the Belvedere.
Oh, dear, he's still on the slab. He's not quite ready to be viewed. Would you like to see the floral tributes? They're truly lovely.
Who made the arrangements?
Mrs. P. A truly lovely tribute. Small but perfect. A heart-shaped wreath with their initials intertwined. D.P. from F.P.
P.S., that isn't S.Q.P.
No, sir. The middle initial is usually omitted. That is, if desired, in the 3250 figure.
Of course, I'll coach it.
By Jove, I do remember you. The detective, Mr. Spade. Good heavens. Foul play in regard to our Mr. P?
I'm not sure, Mr. Etheridge, but maybe you can help. These x-rays, could you check and see if they're his?
Why, surely. Oh, dental x-rays. Needn't spend the time.
No use?
No teeth. A completely dentured subject. For a good 10 years, I would say. Oh, pardon me. Something, madam.
I'm Sandra Pierce. I've come to see
Oh,
about
yes,
the ring.
if you'll just wait. Do you know Mr. Spade?
Oh, they told me at the hotel. Very fortunate that you're here, Mr. Spade.
Well, I'll go and see how things are backstage. I'll see you later.
Oh, these awful things that people must go through when death comes.
No, it's not pleasant. Were you married long?
2 years. We were married in prison now.
What?
I suppose it shouldn't be a surprise to me. We both knew it could happen at any time.
You mean he'd been sick quite a while?
Yes, coronary occlusion.
Heart trouble, huh? Then you agree that's what killed him?
I agree that... Do you have any reason to think otherwise, Mr. Spade?
Well, I think you know more about it than I do.
His physical condition?
Let's start with yours. How are your teeth?
I don't understand.
These your x-rays?
What? Good heavens, no, this is a man's mouth. Where did you get these? What are they supposed to mean?
I think they mean blackmail. Teeth and fingerprints are two of the best identity clinches. These initials, SQP, could be Sandra something Pierce. They yours?
No.
Do the initials SQP mean anything to you?
Well, only I thought, of course, the prison.
The what?
San Quentin prison.
San Quentin. Oh, I've been stupid. That's what you meant, married in prison.
Of course, I thought you knew. Ronald was head of the prison dental laboratory there for 11 years.
I sat down and gaped at her. She went on telling me how she'd been his assistant at the prison, how he'd had to quit because the prison routine was too tough for his heart condition, and how he'd bade her a tearful farewell because he didn't have any prospects and couldn't ask her to marry.
Then, practically the first day he arrived in San Francisco, he wired me to come here immediately and we'd be married. A relative had died and left him $20,000 and more was coming in. He wouldn't even have to work anymore. He could retire, and that was wonderful because he really wasn't well enough to work. You're not listening to me. What are you thinking about?
$20,000 from a relative. Never explained it any better than that, huh?
No. The man came, the lawyer, I guess it was. I suppose he brought the money because Donald took it to the bank next morning.
Where were you?
Donald sent me out of the room, but I was afraid to go too far away. He was so excited and he was feeling these angina pains. I just stayed outside in the hall, smoking.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't hear anything they said, but then the door opened and the man stood there and said, Don, I had no idea your kicker was so bad. Someday somebody's going to say boo to you and you'll drop dead.
That's what I figured, Mrs. Pierce. I think your husband was murdered. He was literally frightened to death. I had almost all of it now. Just a name and a number were missing, and I thought I might have them in my office under SQP. There was a light showing in my outer office as I came down the hall. It went out as I turned the doorknob.
Stop right where you are. I've got a gun.
That you, Pat?
Oh, it's you, Sam. You were so long, I thought you'd never...
Hey, don't do that. Here, come on, honey. Don't give up like that.
Oh.
Here. Drink this. What happened?
Oh, I'm so tired. My ankle, I think I broke it. I jumped out of the car.
Let's see. I think it's just a sprain. Christopher's car?
We were in the back. He slowed down on the ramp. There was something stuffed in my mouth. I couldn't make a sound. What's funny?
I'm sorry, baby, but you seem to have spent the entire day bound and gagged. I'm sorry. Go on.
Oh, after you left us in that awful hotel room, he came in, and he was furious. Wanted to know why we had spoiled everything by letting the gun go off, even though Mr. Stover explained that it was only accidental.
Yeah?
And then he started laughing and said he was only fooling, and he would take charge. So Mr. Stover left. And then Mr. Christopher held a gun on me and took me down the hall to another room. He pushed me in there, and then he tied me to a chair and put the gag in me.
I'm sorry, honey. So he let you cool off in there until it got dark enough and late enough to get you downstairs and in the car without attracting too much attention. You say he was heading over the bridge to Oakland, huh?
Yeah. Why are you shouting so?
I guess I'm just excited. was, but not over Pat's story. It was something I'd just seen. The shadow of a man against the frosted glass of my office door. I went on talking, I hoped loud enough for him to hear every word I said. Pat, I don't know how to tell you this. It's going to make you feel bad, but sooner or later you'll have to know about it. This guy named Calvin Christopher, that isn't his right name, and in just a minute I think I'll have that too. He gave you a phony pitch about a photography assignment to help somebody get a divorce. But what he had in mind from the beginning was to use you as a murder weapon.
Me? A murder weapon?
You and whichever detective happened to go there with you. You see, Pierce was a blackmailer. He'd been a dentist at San Quentin, and who did he run into one day here in San Francisco but an escaped con whose teeth he had worked on, and of whom, by happy chance, he had a complete set of dental x-rays. This con bought the x-rays from him for $20,000. He's still at large and thinks he's safe now that Pierce is dead. But what he doesn't know is that Pierce took snapshots of the x-rays before he turned the originals over. The cameras got switched, and I have the x-rays right here. Look at them, sweetheart.
What are you...
Get down, lie flat. He came in shooting. I kicked the lamp out and answered him. They were all shots in the dark, but mine came closer because I had him profiled against the light. My third shot was the lucky one. It knocked the gun out of his hand, just like in the Westerns, but I was too tired to feel proud. Snap on that light, Pat, and push the phone over here, will you? Stand over away from that door, Christopher. By the way, what is that name?
Graziani, you.
Don't bother to smile.
Homicide.
Lieutenant Dundee.
Just a chip. Lieutenant
Dundee,
Dundee.
come over to my office and pick up Victor Graziani, 39, Caucasian, San Quentin lifer, broke out July 14th this year. You owe me $11 for damage done to my office. Period. End of SQ paid.
Oh. Sam Spade Detective Agency. Oh, yes, just a minute. He's right here. It's Mr. Tiny Stover, Sam.
Hello.
Sam?
Tiny?
Sam.
Who?
Tiny.
No Tiny here. Can I call you back?
Sam. Ain't you interested in what happened to me? I got a clue, Sam. What were those initials again?
SQP.
That's it, SQP. I'm here now.
Where?
Seymour Kelly's pool room.
Seymour Kelly's pool room?
Yeah.
Look, Tiny, don't even you realize that Kelly isn't spelled with a Q?
Since when, Sam?
Kelly is without a Q.
Oh, no, Sam. I think you must be wrong. He's chalking up now. His shot's coming up.
Good night, Tiny.
Sam?
Tiny, I'd like to go around again with you, but this airtime costs plenty. As you'll know if you ever get your own radio show, which, if you did, would be sponsored by the makers of SP Stupid Pills.
Hey, Sam, you should have seen it. Seymour just made a 3-cushion shot with the handcuffs on. You should have seen it. Sam?
Good night, honestly, Tiny.
Anything for me, Sam?
Just go type that up, sweetheart, and have it back in exactly 34 seconds.
Here, Sam. I'm confused about who's getting divorced. Sam, you shouldn't accept divorce cases.
Effie, it was not a divorce case. You actually mean we require the usual partial recap?
Partial recap? Oh, yes. The dental x-rays would have shown that, wouldn't they?
Effie, you're not happy here.
What?
You have no one to talk properly to. Have you ever thought about maybe Tiny Stover?
Oh,
a lonely man, Effie. All his evenings free. Forced to pool rooms for diversion. Sweetheart, you could take him away from all that snooker.
Oh, Sam.
I could fix it up for you with Tiny.
Sam.
Come here, sweetheart. Has anyone ever told you how lovely you are?
You know what always happens when you get me mixed up. I just... Sam, no. My earring. It's caught in your sleeve.
Well. Say, I'll let you stay out another week.
All right, then, Sam. Thanks for everything.
Forget it.
Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart.
The Adventures of Sam Spade, Dashiell Hammett's famous private detective, are produced and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Howard Dove. Lorene Tuttle is Effie.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ringing of that phone bell brings you mystery, adventure.
Nero Wolf's office, Archie Goodwin speaking. Just a moment, please. Hey, boss, Mr. Tom Wilcox wants an appointment. How about 1 o'clock?
Archie, no appointments today. I intend to pot some dendrobium offsets.
1 o'clock will be fine, Mr. Wilcox.
See the Tom Wilcox who was acquitted yesterday of the murder of that singer, Keith Hansen?
Mr. Wilcox, are you the Tom Wilcox who... Oh, you are. I see.
What does he want with me?
Mr. Wilcox, why do you seek Mr. Wolf's services? I see. Well, our fee is $1,000 with a retainer of $500, okay? Oh, yes, Mr. Wolf will see you. What's that? Hey, what was that? Hey, Mr. Wilcox.
Archie, stop shouting, hey.
He whispered someone was at the window. Then I heard a shot and he dropped the phone. Boss, I'm afraid we've just lost a client.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that renowned genius who is the bulkiest, balkiest, most ponderous, and most brilliant detective in the world. Yes, none other than that chairborne mass of unpredictable intellect, Nero Wolfe, created by Rex Stout and brought to you in a new series of adventures over this NBC network in the person of Mr. Sidney Greenstreet.
This episode is one Nero Wolfe refers to as a slight case of perjury. It all started with a phone call from Tom Wilcox and the ensuing shot, which I was sure had brought our newfound income to an early end. Anyway, there was the shot and... Hello? Mr. Wilcox? Hello? Oh, boss, I've certainly waited long enough for him to come back to the phone. We may have just lost a nice bankroll.
Nonsense, Archie. Other clients will rescue us. Now for a cold bottle of beer, Archie.
We're almost out of beer. I better get over there and see what happened to Mr. Wilcox.
The beer first.
Nero Wolf's office, Archie Goodwin speaking. Oh, Wilcox, you all right? Well, was that a shot? It was, huh? I'm glad it missed.
Tell him to come right over here.
Yeah, you dug the slug out of the wall. Well, come right over. Boss, the police never found the gun that killed Keith Hansen.
No gun was found.
Wilcox said he thinks he was shot at with a .32. He dug the bullet out of the wall. The murderer of Hansen must now be after Wilcox.
If Wilcox is telling the truth.
He was acquitted. The society gal, Mrs. Patricia Park, established his alibi, said she was with Wilcox at the time the murder was supposed to have occurred.
I read the papers, Archie.
Where's last night's paper? Wow, boss, look at her picture. Ooh, she's a honey.
Archie, will you get me some beer?
Well, if you move your arm 6 1/4 inches, you can't possibly miss it. Mr. Wolf, this is Tom Wilcox, our new client.
How do you do?
Archie, the red leather chair for Mr. Wilcox.
Mr. Wolf, I'd like your aid in finding the murderer of Keith Hansen.
Indeed. Why do you suppose you were shot at this morning?
I gave a statement to the press last night, which was printed this morning, saying that I was going to seek out the killer of Keith Hansen. The killer obviously wants me stopped. Here's the bullet, a .32, I'd say.
Why did you go to Keith Hansen's apartment on the day of his death?
I went there to tell him to stay away from my sister. We had a fight. The manager came and stopped us. I told Hansen I'd kill him if he didn't lay off. The manager heard this. Then I went home.
What time was that?
About 8:30. The police claimed I returned to Hansen's apartment and shot him. I couldn't prove I was at home all night. It was going rough for me until Patricia Park testified she was with me at the time the crime was said to have been committed.
Why didn't you tell the police in the first place that this Patricia Park was with you?
Well, that's the whole trouble. She wasn't.
What?
Her claim that she spent the hours from 9 till midnight with me was a lie. In fact, I'd never met the woman in my life.
Have you contacted this Patricia since your release, Mr. Wilcox?
Yes, but she refuses to see me.
Archie, phone Mrs. Patricia Park and tell her that she must see you at once for her own good. Time is of the essence.
And what else can you tell me, Mrs. Park?
Mr. Goodwin, I haven't anything more to say than I've already said.
All I want is a simple answer as to why you lied about being with Tom Wilcox.
Well, Tom Wilcox is a very fine man, but he isn't telling you the truth.
Did you commit the murder and succeed in establishing your own alibi by swearing you and Tom Wilcox were together 10 miles from the scene of the crime?
I did not.
Do you own a gun?
Don has one around.
Who's Don?
Don's my husband.
Oh, is he here?
I doubt it. He's never here. Spends most of his time at the bookies, throwing away every cent he can get his hands on. I've had to cut his allowance to practically nothing.
Doesn't he work?
No. He studied medicine, but gave it up. He was an illustrator for years, but gave that up when his eyes were burned in a plane crash.
Mm-hmm. Where's the gun?
It's in the desk. It used to be in here.
What caliber?
I don't know.
Where were you at 10 o'clock this morning?
Why, I think I was with the cook.
Someone fired a shot at Tom Wilcox this morning through the window.
No. Oh, no. Archie, please don't continue with this investigation, please.
How well did you know Keith Hansen?
Not very well, but enough to realize he was no good. Mr. Goodwin, if you'll drop this case, I'll give you $1,000 cash.
Not interested. But I am interested in learning why you lied, why Tom was shot at this morning, and why you should try to bribe me.
You must stop for your own sake.
How will it benefit me to step out of it?
The killer tried to stop Tom Wilcox. You might be next, and he may not miss this time.
Go on. Why have you been protecting Wilcox?
I believed Tom Wilcox was innocent. And I didn't want him to be sentenced to die, so I lied at the trial.
He told us today he'd never seen you before.
That's true. But he looked so innocent, so clean and good and decent.
That's not very believable. If you don't think Wilcox killed Hansen, who do you think did it?
Please believe me, Archie. I don't know. I tell you.
Hi, sis. Hey, what's the matter? Are we intruding?
Oh, hello, Marge. Brad, come in. This is Mr. Goodwin, my sister and brother-in-law, Marge and Brad King.
How do you do?
Hello. What gives, and who's Mr. Goodwin?
A private detective, Marge. I've just explained to Mr. Goodwin that I wasn't with Tom Wilcox at the time of Keith Hansen's murder.
Pat, why did you tell him that?
Mr. Goodwin, I hope you will not use this knowledge against Pat.
Did you all know Keith Hansen?
Yes. And my husband and Keith went to school together.
Keith, Don, and I were on the same polo team.
Where were you at the time of the Hansen murder, Mr. King?
He and Don were attending a horse show at Madison Square Garden. Marge and I didn't want to go. We stayed here.
Where were you at 10 this morning, Mr. King?
Why, I had an appointment with my dentist, Dr. Flagg, Rockefeller Center.
And you, Mrs. King?
I was shopping. Ilsa's salon, a sale on dresses. Why all this questioning?
Marge, someone tried to kill Tom Wilcox this morning.
What?
May I use the phone, Mrs. Park?
Yes, of course. First door to your left.
Suppose you try to find the gun.
Marge, that gun is missing from the desk.
I haven't seen it.
Do you know the caliber, Mr. King?
32, I think.
It must be in the house.
For your sake, I hope you find it.
Nero Wolf speaking.
Archie, boss.
You should have reported long ago. She must be very pretty.
Pat Park admits she lied. She claims now she was with her sister, Marge King. Marge and her husband, Brad, have alibis, and all have alibis for this morning. I'll check them before I return.
Where were they the night of the Hansen murder?
Well, Brad and Don Park, that's Pat's husband, were at the Madison Square Garden horse show. Pat and Marge were together here at the house.
Impossible to verify the Madison Square alibi at this date. Check all the rest and come home for lunch. It's Oysters Rockefeller.
Has Inspector Kramer arrived yet?
He has, and left the police records on the Hansen murder. He has taken the bullet Wilcox brought to be checked at ballistics.
Good. Pat had a .32 caliber gun in the desk in the library. It's now missing.
Indeed.
And, boss, Pat just offered me $1,000 to quit the case. When I refused, she said if I didn't lay off, something might happen to me.
Oh, dear me. That would be most upsetting, eh? After lunch, I want you to visit the late Keith Hansen's apartment. Bye.
Before you join the others, Mr. Goodwin, I want to talk to you.
All right. Close the door, Marge.
Pat didn't mean anything when she offered you money, Archie. And she wasn't threatening you, honest.
I'm convinced. Why the pressure?
Well, why don't you sit down? Here, by me.
Okay. What's on your mind, huh?
Archie, I can add another 1,000 to what Pat offered. Wouldn't that be enough, Archie? I can give it to you right now. Brad will write a check.
Does Brad want me to stop, too?
He said you couldn't be persuaded.
Every one of you seems to have had a reason for killing Hanson. None of you apparently liked him. Now be a good little girl, Marge, and stop trying to act like a Delilah. If you're innocent, you have nothing to worry about.
You're stuffy. I hope you do get hurt.
Thanks a million. Now let's join the others. Well, Pat, did you find the gun?
I can't find it anywhere. Oh, Mr. Goodwin, this is Don Park, my husband.
How do you do?
How are you?
Have you seen the gun, Mr. Park?
Not for ages. You're a detective, eh?
Yeah. May I ask where you were this morning about 10?
Why? Well, frankly, I was at my bookies.
Where's that?
I can't tell you, but I'll call them and you can check it.
Were you and Brad together at all times during the horse show the night of Keith Hanson's murder?
No. Brad wandered away a couple of times, and I saw some people I knew.
You know how it is. We'd meet at intervals.
Archie, you're wasting your time. None of us is guilty. I made a fool of myself, that's all. Tom Wilcox was such a decent man that I hated to see him have to pay for taking Keith Hanson's rotten life.
If a man's guilty, why should you butt in? You never use your head.
Pat is one person who thinks of others before herself.
Marge, forget it.
Now you've got private detectives snooping around. What are you after, Goodwin? Who are you working for? Why don't you let my wife alone? The case is closed, isn't it?
Maybe.
Don, this just makes it more interesting to Mr. Goodwin.
As a matter of fact, I think you all know more than you're telling. I still think Tom Wilcox killed him. And there's only one reason why Pat should protect him.
Don, that's enough.
Nice, happy family, suffering all the torments of a guilty conscience. Is that it?
What are you trying to do, Mr. Goodwin? Get your nose poked?
Not exactly.
If not, you'd better leave.
Okay, Mr. King, I'll run along. Mr. Wolf will be anxiously waiting to hear about this. So long.
Pat Park's cook verified her alibi for 10 o'clock this morning, then. What about the other alibis?
Well, Brad's dentist said that he didn't get to Brad until about 10:30. His appointments had run over. He wasn't sure if Brad was there at 10 or not. The nurse was out at that time. Marge's alibi is no good. And at mob at Ilsa's, the saleswomen wouldn't have known their own mothers. Don's alibi checks if we can take the word of the bookie.
Don and Pat, then, are the only ones who have alibis that checked, huh?
That's right. Are these the reports Inspector Kramer brought?
Mm-hmm.
Keith Hanson's body showed obvious signs of battery. Lips were swollen and lacerated, clothes disarranged. Knuckles of the right hand were skinned, nose fractured. Major contusion over the right eye. The eyes were closed. .32 caliber bullet was embedded in the left chest wall. Wow, what a battle.
I am of the opinion that Hanson was battered by two different people. I think someone arrived after Wilcox was thrown out by the manager.
Okay. I got to roll over to play retro, which I'm going to do now. In fact, let's see if I can do it midstream. No, you know what? I better be safe. All right. I'm going to kill the stream, and then I'm going to hop over there. And then... then who knows what fun we'll have, you know? All right, I'll see you guys in a second. Here we go. Bye now. See ya.